Of Group B with Av3k and Noctis. Let's get in the game. And we are on Av3k off the beginning. And we are going to get...
We will just like go radio mode here. Oh, unfortunately we don't have to go radio mode because here is the overlay. You see Av3k and Noctis. First 13 seconds of the map, we missed absolutely nothing as Av3k is trying to deal damage onto Noctis there. I didn't see you got the pickups this time. I'm switching around. Okay, we're on Av3k. Okay, so Av3k with that rail trained on that mega area, trying to see what damage he can deal. Red area. Dude, save me because I'm tripping over everything right now. Go for it.
Noctis managed to take that red armor cleanly and get away from it. Av3k set back to the mega health area. Noctis attacking with the LG, doing a ton of damage. Av3k was thinking about going for a teleport to get more rail ammunition, but ends up going for that yellow armor, which of course the better decision. Red armor up soon. Is Av3k going to try and push him and do some damage? Now Noctis is behind him. Is he going to be able to pick up a frag? He's not able to deny the red. Av3k is somehow clinching onto his life, and Noctis has fled.
Noctis indeed fleeing, and both players not really with much of a stack to really boast about at the moment, but the Mega is spawning imminently and they're trying to see who is going to be able to grab this one. Both of them want it desperately, but it's actually going to be Av3k that manages to pull out Noctis, falling back a bit in his position, and Av3k even getting position on the red now. Noctis not in the best of spots as Av3k looks to be getting building a really strong stack for himself going into the opening minutes of the game. We haven't seen a single frag yet, but now it's looking really like Av3k's in a position to be the one that makes it, and with the red and the mega spawning at the same time, Noctis does have options here to try and actually make sure that Av3k is the one who gets fragged in the first moments of the game.
Oh, trying to peek down for that rail. Noctis is. There's the mega health up soon. Red is up at exactly the same time, so we could see a bit of a split here on the items. Av3k deciding to be aggressive instead. Noctis paying a little bit for that pickup of the red armor, then Av3k moving back towards the mega health. Great play there, but Noctis firing a long distance rail there, getting a bit of damage and reminding Av3k that he is still around and he is still a danger. Av3k, I mean, 200, 100, he's really stacked at the moment. It is slowly whittling down.
Av3k is indeed pretty stacked, and he's going to get this red pickup as well, and that red is going to really put him up to a very strong position as well as he moves over to this mega, trying to find Noctis there at that yellow mega area, and always going to get trapped by Av3k's rockets. Av3k has to connect though, and Noctis is the one that connects, having an amazing fight there, putting Av3k down to 34 points of health, grabbing the mega, misses the rail, that rail that would have killed Av3k, but the rocket jump up, he knows that Av3k's weak, he's going to go in for this kill. Avik though is still alive and even gets the red. Noctis, maybe a bit of a misplay there, allowing that to happen, but Avik going to move away safely from this area, and I mean the rocket's coming down from Noctis, going to try and deny him, but it looks like Avik is surviving for now.
Yeah, some close play between the two players. So far, that Noctis gave away the red armor to Av3k when Av3k was so low. Looks like we might get noticed, but this time Av3k not going to be super aggressive on that red armor. It's going to be a fair trade between these two players. There is a yellow armor still available. That could tip the balance for one of the players. And Av3k eventually moving over that way. Noctis is in the corridor. Have to be very careful. Grenades securing, offering some level of security to Av3k to get through here, but red armor up very soon. Av3k just monitoring that position.
Av3k indeed with a wonderful stack, mega spawning imminently here. He is looking at it. Maybe he can even bait it a little bit, trying to find if who's not even in the screen. Noctis is there. When I see dismemberment, I just think about Vu these days, as he is so powerful there. But Av3k grabbing that mega, seeing Noctis in the distance at that red, trying to defend it in that defensible position with that LG out and ready. The rockets coming around the corner from Noctis and the LG as well. Taking some good weapon switches from Noctis, putting on the damage, piling it on in fact. Av3k having to back away, 2 HP after that rail. Really strong stuff from Noctis there.
I bet he's slowly wondering, why on earth aren't you dead yet? I did so much damage to you. Av3k is just clinging onto his life. Mega health goes to Noctis, and Av3k's just got to run around the map, hoping to find some just small items that can stack him up a little bit. But I'm going to switch over to Noctis' point of view. He is approaching the 200 mark, going to get this red armor. And surely he's going to aggress for a frag. We're almost 5 minutes and it's still 0-0. Av3k goes through the doorway. Noctis really missing a couple of those crucial rockets. And I think Av3k, I mean, somehow surviving.
Oh my
Wow.
god, from below with
my
a
God.
pinpoint precision rocket. Av3k will fall to Noctis, and Noctis looking pretty good now with the first frag of the game. 5 minutes in. Very, very, very slow paced match so far. So much back and forth action. Noctis finally coming out on top. The pair exchange a couple rockets, and this Mega and this Red are in close proximity. We'll have to see which each player chooses, because there might not be enough time to get from one to the other once one is spawned, once you're at one side of the map. So Noctis taking this position over at this Red, trying to see if Av3k's going to look for that rail angle, but Av3k actually not there. Av3k instead on the other side near the Mega. Noctis going to grab that Red, and he's going to make his way over now to the Mega, which Av3k just picked up. So we'll see whether Av3k runs into Noctis here, as Noctis creeps around the corners, sees that yellow, going to pick that one up, and he has to find Av3k now. Get back to Red and find Av3k. Those are what he's thinking about. Set up a defensible position there, and there's Av3k. Hits him with a good rocket. Can he follow it up though? There's the shaft damage. Oh, it's not too strong, and he needs to push the issue now, but it's too late, because Av3k picks up that Red, and Noctis doesn't need to commit here. He doesn't want to commit here. But instead, if you can just get an exit rail, it would be brilliant. But back to the Mega now. Both players finding their way around. There's the Mega, who's going to grab it. But rockets coming in from Av3k. Really, really strong damage, but not quite enough.
Noctis taking it 2-0 now. It's been real slow work for him, but it's been so controlled by him. There is red armor up. Av3k probably going to get end for this one, but he is taking rocket damage at the same time. Noctis just in such great position at the moment, doing so much damage, and Av3k's going to fall once more. 3-0 here for Noctis in map 1 of this Group B section. Got Mega up and not too long. Noctis might want to jump into it quickly. Av3k early, but it's actually worked out for him, because Noctis had a little bit of a slip up there with where he was standing. But he's avoiding those angles.
Noctis having to retreat after Av3k speeds his way onto that Mega, and now the Red is the place to fight, and Av3k is going to come in with the explosion rockets. Noctis hits with some good, strong shaft damage, but it's not going to be strong enough, as Av3k walks away with his life. He walks away with 125 health points, and the Mega and the Red both spawning at the same time again, so we could see a split. Av3k choosing the Mega. Here comes Noctis though, gets a really strong rocket. It's a rail combination there, and gonna get the frag. He might even be able to get over to the Red before Av3k, and he does indeed in fact do that, and that's going to be really, really awesome for Noctis now. Fantastic play, another combo, rocket to rail. Seems like the moment of choice for the combo of choice for Noctis, as he does another one and gets another frag off the spawn. Noctis playing really well right now, building up that lead. 5 frags all of a sudden out of nowhere. Noctis is looking actually quite brilliant.
Yeah, he is looking exceptional in this map at the moment. With 2 minutes left, it's going to be very difficult for Av3k. It looks like he's just being aggressive, because he knows he has to be with so little time left. But Noctis defending his lead so nicely with that lightning gun. Av3k even jumping up there for the rail gun. Noctis running out of armor, but he is hitting such good shots. And the frag lead is just going more and more into his favor. He could have this map in the bag. He's got to survive it out for another 90 seconds.
Absolute class from Noctis here. Really good stuff from the Austrian player. The guy who hasn't been dueling for quite a while, but he's been around, he's been playing TDM, he's been semi-active, and Noctis so far playing brilliantly, and managing to forge his way to a 8 frag lead on Dismemberment. First one against Av3k, and even more rocket to rail combos there from Noctis. Not able to finish off Av3k, but Av3k with 5 HP, 5 points of health remaining after that engagement, and Noctis is looking fantastic. I've got to say it again, and I'm really interested to see if he can actually take Av3k in the overall series. But here comes Av3k, and denied by those amazing rockets. So Noctis very well placed. He's looking on form right now, and this really will set the pace, set the mood, and you know, give Noctis some momentum going into the rest of the tournament with the rest of the group play.
Do you think there's any pressure on Av3k, because he might realise that people are counting him as a favourite? Do you think there's pressure on this?
Av3k calls GG. I don't know if there's any pressure on Av3k, but after losing this moment to Noctis, he's got to be worried, because right now, if he loses to Noctis, he's not going to be able to really, I don't think, make the top 2 of the group to go through. Because I mean, that's at least what I think. Unless Noctis somehow becomes the guy who wins all of his matches, we'll see what happens, see what transpires. But right now, Noctis looks good, and Av3k is going to be a map behind.
Yeah.
Do we know what his choice is for the second one?
No, I'm not certain at all. But definitely he's got some catching up to do, and there we are. It is 11-2. Noctis winning Dismemberment.